Well, my phone is about to die, so I'm going to get this message out as quick as possible until my phone dies. I'm going to talk to you until my phone dies. My phone is on 2%. But today, I just want to talk about something that I noticed in my life. That when it comes to letting go, it's a lot of times because we want things and our ego want things. But the things that we want, God knows that we don't need that stuff. That's why when God blesses us, it always feels way better than what we wanted because we truly don't want these things. We only want something because we see other people have it. That's the biggest thing I had to figure out in my life. I only wanted certain things because I see other people doing it. And I'm like, okay, I know I can do this. I can do exactly what they doing, but God has a certain way for you to do it. Sometimes your path doesn't look like their path. That's their path. Because maybe they have to go through those experiences to learn. But you had it way easier than what they haven't. And you don't even know that. Because I see what people go through in their life. And I see the pain and frustration and all that going on in people's life. And I'm over here just chilling. I'm like, damn, what's going on? But I had to understand it's because I really didn't need any of these things that I wanted. I had to learn how to just be comfortable just being with myself, just being to myself, be comfortable with just relaxing. See, a lot of times we only want things because we don't want to be bored. Just be honest with yourself. We bored. As human beings in this day and age, we're so bored that we just find shit to do, random shit to do. That's why you have so many people online talking about hustle culture, all this. Find you something to do, go to the club, get women, do all this and do all that because we're just bored. There's nothing wrong with it. God put us down here to experience life, but you have a path that you have to experience and you're blocking your blessings because you're looking at something that you want instead of focusing on what you're aligned with. Because the things that you want, you're not aligned with. That's not for you. Your mind is way more elevated than what you want. The things that you want, you're just not on the same path. And you have to be okay with it. I have to be okay with it. I'm not on the same path as the things that I want. Not right now. That doesn't mean that it can't switch. That doesn't mean that you won't run into these same people later on in life or run into these same situations later in life. Because things are always constantly growing and evolving, and your mind is always growing and evolving. Your consciousness is always evolving. So you're going to experience new things because life is one big ass experience. So it's like I had to just let go of trying to control who, what, when, where, and how. Let go of the who, what, when, where, and how, and start implementing faith. Just believing. Just knowing that things are going to work out, even when it looks like it's not. You know that it's going to work out because you always have to go on a detour at the same time to learn something. That's just part of life. You're going to go through ups and downs, and you just have to accept it. You have to accept that time in your life where you're on top of the world, and you have to accept the time in your life where you're at the bottom. You're at rock bottom. You don't know what to do. When you stop resisting things, it just feels so much better. Like my life, just like a huge weight is off my shoulder. I still go through pain and suffering and all that. I still feel the lingering effects of my thoughts and all that, but I don't fight against it. I just sit with it and observe it and let it be because I'm just like, there's nothing I can do about it. There's a lot of things in your life that you want, but there's nothing you can do about it. You can't do nothing to get it. Because the more you try to get it, the more it's just going to run away from you. The more you're just going to push it away. So it's like, sometimes you just got to let this shit go and just live your life with what you have right now. Live your life with what you have right now. Don't worry about what you don't have. Focus on what you have already and focus on what you're aligned with right now. And implement your own practices, implement your own whatever you have for your life that works for you. You got to do what works for you. That's the biggest thing I have to learn is do what works for me. It's not listening to what society says, not listening to what these people online telling me to do. Because yes, you can get addicted to consuming. That is real. I was actually addicted to consuming. I'm not even gonna lie. And now I'm letting go of it. And I'm starting to do my own thing. You got to start doing your own thing. Just do your own thing and don't worry about if somebody says if it's right or wrong. If it feels right to you, it's right. If you're on the path to achieve something and you feel like you want a consistent flow of what you're doing, don't let nobody tell you or throw you off your flow. I let too many people throw me off my flow in my life, and I see that now. But now I'm on my own flow. And if I'm aligned with the people that come into my life, cool. If I'm not, I let them go. I let things go now. You just let it go because it wasn't meant for right now because God has something greater. So just keep focusing on what you got to do right now and just let the rest go. It's not in your control. Huge burden off your shoulders. Now you walk around feeling free. Yeah.